What's up, y'all? We're back here with some more Hogwarts Legacy. We are now in the post-game. We have a few more things left to do. The final thing, I think what the game considers to be the true ending of it, is when you make it to level 34, you can complete the House Cup quest. We are still in our 20s, so a little ways to go to that end. However, we still don't have Avada Kedavra. That is the only remaining spell that we do not yet have access to. One of our quests is to talk to Ominous here at the catacombs. So we're going to do that, and we're going to close out some of our larger quest lines that have been spread over multiple videos, including not only the Avada Kedavra one, presumably that's going to be at the end of it here, but also dealing with Mr. Harlow, that's the Natty quest line, and then also working with the magical beasts and the poachers, that's the Poppy quest line. So we're going to try to finish all those, maybe a little bit more. Let's check it out.
I received your owl. Where's Sebastian?
Inside the catacomb. Frankly, I was surprised you weren't with him.
Ominous,
Stop. You swore you wouldn't let Sebastian take this one step further. Yet here we are.
It's my fault. I was wrong. I thought he'd stop.
I should have stopped him before. Sebastian's in real trouble now. I'm going back into the catacomb to find him. Anne's right. He and the entire hamlet are in danger. The place is crawling with Inferi.
Inferi? What are you talking about?
You'll see. We need to hurry. Sebastian must not be in his right mind.
Last time we were here, this place was crawling with spiders.
We're about to face worse. Let's find Sebastian quickly.
Accio! Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa! Protego! Revelio. Where was Sebastian when you and Anne found him?
Just ahead, in the great room.
Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Avada! Repulsor! Descendo! Imperio. Crucio. Confringo. Incendio. Bombarda. Ringo. Defendo. Incendio. Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
There weren't this many Inferi before.
And there's no sign of Sebastian. Confringo. Incendio. Avada. Defender. Incendio. Repulsor. Accio. Defender. Descendo. Imperio. Crucio. Defender. Confringo. Defender. Bombarda.
Avada. Fringo. Fringo. Confringo. Incendio. Defendo. Bombarda. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Confringo. Incendio. Defendo. Rebellion. Hold on a moment. I was so worried about Sebastian I didn't even realize. Anne's gone to get Solomon. When she first saw the Inferi, she thought Sebastian was being attacked. But then he showed her the relic and said he'd learned how to use it.
The carvings on the relic were Inferi, and Sebastian somehow created them.
Not exactly. He's controlling them. This is powerful dark magic. Creating Inferi is incredibly difficult, but controlling them... As Anne and I frantically barricaded the Inferi to keep them from escaping, Sebastian kept mumbling about healing Anne. When Anne said she couldn't stay here, I didn't realize what she meant.
Solomon threatened to go to the headmaster if he heard of Sebastian dealing with dark magic.
I need to get to Hogwarts. I must get to Professor Black first. Twist the story a bit, make him think it's a family fight. I'll be back as soon as I can. See if you can talk some sense into Sebastian. Be careful.
How many
Defendo, Bombarda. Incendio. Repulsor. Accio. Repello. Descendo. Imperial. Crucible. Arresto Momentum. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda. Defendo. Incendio. Cabalso. Confringo. Incendio. Bombarda. Revelio. Accio. Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
I need to find a way up that ledge.
Revelio. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Accio.
There's Sebastian.
Isn't this incredible?
Confringo.
Sebastian,
I told you, the relic is the answer. I've been trying to reverse the dark magic that injured Anne, but this will allow me to control it. Just as I can control the Inferi.
control. I had to fight the Inferi all the way.
What have the two of you done? Accio Relic!
Solomon, don't! The relic! You'll pay for this!
But two of you have gone too far! I'm ending this!
That relic is going to save Anne! Confringo! Defender! Bombarda! Confringo! Confringo! Arresto Momentum! Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender! Bombarda! Incendio! Repulsor! Accio!
Now you've gone too far.
Arresto Momentum! You're supposed to Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Confringo!
You foolish boy!
Defender! Confringo! Bombarda! Incendio!
Incendio!
Confringo!
Leviosa! Confringo!
Bombarda! Incendio! Confringo!
It had to be done.
Repulsor!
Leviosa! Incendio! Confringo!
Incendio! Confringo! Defender! Mehta! Stop! Repulsor! Accio! Defender! Incendio! Imperial!
Now you've gone too far.
Crucio! Confringo! Defender! Bombarda! Incendio! Repulsor! Accio! Incendio! Defender! Leviosa! Arresto Momentum! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Sorry, it had to be done.
Confringo! Defender!
She cannot be healed, Sebastian. You must stop.
I won't let her suffer! Avada Kedavra! No!
You've made your choice.
Oh, Anne. What have you done? I must get out of here.
I can't let him leave.
Sebastian, wait! Incendio! Confringo! Defender! Bombarda! Stop, Sebastian! Hold on! Arresto momentum. Levioso! What is it?
Why wouldn't you stop? I was calling after you.
Anne won't survive this. She's withering away, inside and out. Solomon's never been there for us, not really. He gave up on Anne. I'll never give up on her. You saw him, didn't you? He was going to ruin her life. He attacked us. I had to use the killing curse. You know I did. If I hadn't known how to cast it.
He did attack us. You had no choice. It was brave, Sebastian. You clearly care more about Anne than your uncle ever did.
I knew you'd understand. I did do the right thing.
You did. I would have done the same, if I knew how.
I could teach you.
No time like the present.
The killing curse won't be easy to master. As with all unforgivables, you have to mean it. Hold your wand steady. Focus. The incantation is Avada Kedavra. Your intention must be clear. I can't stay here. I need to find Ominous.
Sebastian.
Please, I'm not myself right now. Let's meet later, at the Undercroft, all right?
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
You made it.
I take it this means you had some luck at the library?
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive. Especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
Agreed. I wonder if you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
Revelio! You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Depulso! Revelio! Revelio. Confringo. Cabalso. Lumos.
Lumos! Voipers!
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Whooper's song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad.
Accio.
If the Moonstone is here and so are Whoopers,
Revelio.
I wonder if it's been...
Accio. Accio. Revelio.
Why am I not surprised? First the Whoopers and now this.
Accio.
We need to find moths for those spinners.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Accio.
Perhaps the runes on the walls have something to do with finding the moths.
Compulso. Accio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Accio. Depulso.
Another obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Accio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Depulso.
Merlin, it's beautiful.
Lumos. Lumos.
You did it!
Avada Kedavra.
Hoping we wouldn't have to do this.
Crucial. Confringo. Confringo. Bombardment. Depulso. Flipendo. Ascendo. Accio. Imperio. Confringo. Arresto Momenti. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Revelio.
Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Should we take a closer look?
You read my mind. Merlin, it's even more beautiful close up. It's got to be here, I just know it. We found it! It's like staring down. Well, we found what we came for. Now we just need to bring it to the henge.
done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing, too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the Moonstone to the henge.
Shall we?
We shall. If we leave now, we should make it there by nightfall. That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the Moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
Whatever it is, it had better have to do with Snidgets.
The clock is ticking in that regard, isn't it? Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this. I think that's it over there.
How's your gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep. I feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it. I think we can safely say we know where the Moonstone goes.
Whoa!
Oh. That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the Moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same, though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see not one, but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on Highwing, or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night Well, the night I met Highwing, actually,
If you don't want to talk about it, we don't have to.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, Highwing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed Highwing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
Why didn't you tell me this before? After all our time together.
I'm sorry. I thought about it so many times, but I'm ashamed of who my family is. I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat. If you collect the moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidget lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are.
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Turn me in?
Sebastian!
Did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
I know.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to... Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
I don't know what to do, Sebastian.
You don't know. You do know. Anne has no one. I regret everything I did. I know what I did was wrong. I only hope she can forgive me. That everyone can forgive me. No matter what happens from here, I'm glad we met.
Poor Sebastian.
Ominous?
What a mess. I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
We don't have a choice. You're right. You were right the entire time.
I wish I hadn't been. If we do this, we may never see Sebastian again.
I realize that, but it's the right thing to do. He killed his uncle. We've tried to justify his actions every step of the way, but this has gone too far. It has to stop.
Very well. Leave it to me. I'll tell the headmaster. Farewell for now. I shall be in touch. Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
Wonder who lives here.
Are you ready to finish Harlow?
I'm ready to finish Harlow once and for all. What is your plan?
I received an owl from Mrs. Bickle. She wondered if we were having any luck going after Harlow. Suggested we could gather evidence from a friend near Manor Cape.
But she warned us to stay out of it. Was rather adamant about it.
Precisely.
Harlow knows that we saved Archie, and that we rescued Mr. Rabe. The letter didn't come from Mrs. Bickle, did it?
I do not believe it did. Harlow intends to ambush us.
But now we have the upper hand. We can prepare.
We are stronger than Harlow, and he knows it. That's why he's resorting to this sort of trickery. We must go.
Agreed. Let's finish this.
Brilliant.
I have news about Sebastian. Meet me in the
Perhaps we ought to inform Officer Singer of our plans.
I already sent her an owl to let her know that we were following a lead given to us by Mrs. Bickle.
Are you concerned she might tell your mother?
Indeed she will, but so be it. I am tired of hiding it from her. My mother needs to understand that I will not be safe from the Ashwinders until everyone is. I shall pursue them
Lumos.
until they are finished, and I think she knows that. As do you.
That I do.
Keep an eye out. Harlow is likely around here somewhere. I sense he is close.
Revenge!
Where is he?
I do not know. We should look around.
Avada, stop!
Gather up, children. Right into our
Expulsor!
You will get what is coming to you.
Arresto momentum.
Finally! Nice one!
Imperial! Let's get this over with, shall we?
Little Nat Sione, innit? And her excruciatingly loyal companion. You two have done quite a bit of damage to my business interests. But I must grudgingly give you some credit. What was once a mere annoyance has become remarkably problematic. Fortunately, I pride myself on my problem-solving skills. Come now, you can do better than that. Come on, Jim. You fight like a muggle. I'm gonna be done.
Such a smart man. Natty! No! Natty!
Are you sure you are up for a visitor?
Yes, Mother. I feel fine, and it will do me good to see my friend.
Very well. But do not overdo it, Natsai.
I know, Mother.
My father writes to me every week asking about classes. I'm wondering if
It
I've
is
made
good
any
to see you, my friend.
I dread mail.
I'm glad to see you're doing so well.
I am doing better than it appears. I am only here because my mother insisted, just to be safe. I was relieved when she told me that you were all right.
Only because of you. How are you feeling?
Well, I've had better days, but Nurse Blaney says that I am on the mend.
I'm sorry, Natty. It's my fault you got hurt.
What? No. Do not blame yourself for this. The moment that I saw Harlow aim his wand at you, well,
You did what came naturally.
I suppose it was instinct. Yes. I could not simply stand there and let you get hurt.
Then I shouldn't feel guilty.
Of course not. There was nothing that you... Oh. Oh my. I cannot believe that it took me this long to see it. He made a choice based on instinct. My father, you, my friend, are no more to blame for my injuries today than I am to blame for my father's sacrifice years ago.
From what I know of him, it seems there's a lot of your father in you.
That's very kind of you to say. I hope that you are right. This has all been a bit much, hasn't it? A battle here at Hogwarts, everything we have done to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot. But we have done it. Rookwood is dead, Harlow is on his way to Azkaban, and the rest of them are on the run. A few of the dregs will still be about, fighting for their lost cause. But Rookwood's enterprise has fallen apart.
Everything is safer now because of us. Because of you.
Thank you, but we make a formidable team. You, my fellow traveler, have enriched my time at Hogwarts beyond anything I could have imagined. Thank you. I believe your friendship to be one of the most important in my life. Thank you for coming to visit me. It is always good to see you.
And why is she always holding his hand? I've seen them. It's George.
Thank you for coming.
Ominous, I received your owl. What's happened with Sebastian?
He's been expelled, and will soon face trial at the Ministry. Although Anne wanted to turn him in, I think now she's torn. I confess I know how she feels. As much as we all wanted Sebastian to face the consequences of his actions. It will never be the same without him. Just standing here in the Undercroft without Sebastian feels wrong.
Sebastian brought all of this on himself. We tried and tried to stop him.
We did. I just wish things had turned out differently.
Were you able to tell Sebastian about Rookwood cursing Anne?
I was. Black let me talk to Sebastian before he left. At first he wouldn't believe it. Then he realized it all made sense. Unfortunately, his anger only grew towards goblins and dark wizards. Anne was shocked too, but in some sense relieved to know the truth about who was responsible. I think it brought her some peace.
I'm glad to hear it. She deserves peace.
She does. Sebastian was my best friend. I can't imagine Hogwarts or anywhere without him. I know you two had grown close, that you were helping each other with more than just finding a cure for Anne. He never gave specifics, but I know it was important. He means a lot to us both. I hope we get the chance to tell him that one day. I know we had a bit of a rocky start, but you've proven yourself as a friend. I'm glad you came to Hogwarts.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there. Well, my feet didn't turn into beads. That's a good start.
Revelio. Cabalso.
Should have known a herbologist would use Devil's Snare.
Revelio. Confringo. Depulso. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Confringo.
A troll? You can't be serious.
Expelliarmus. Avada Kedavra. Revelio.
That should reverse the curse. Hopefully. Samantha will be glad to hear that the crest has been returned. I certainly will.
what I wouldn't give to have a space of my own. Sharing a dormitory all year has been simply miserable.
I'm happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus just as you asked.
I thought as much. I received word from St. Mungo's that my brother's feet are back to normal. No more beats. Oh, I cannot thank you enough. It wasn't too much trouble, I hope.
Just a measly old troll, nothing significant.
A troll? Oh dear, I'm so sorry, that's awful. No one has been in that tomb for centuries. But I can't say I'm surprised. Marmaduke seems to have been full of surprises.
Indeed he was.
Well, I suppose I should be going. I'm anxious to see my brother, who must be elated to have his feet back.
Of course, I certainly would be.
William and I are forever in your debt. Thank you again for what you did.
And you say they made it after you placed the Moonstone?
Do you know why or what it means? Does it have to do with the Snidgets?
The breadth of one's knowledge can be as wide as the seas, and yet only run so deep.
It's good to see you again, Doran. Did Poppy tell you about everything that's happened?
She did, and I am glad to see that you are both safely returned. I did question the wisdom of sending you on a path at a time when that path was unknown at best, deadly at worst. But the acumen of the centaurs is neither personal nor partial. The skies tell us what is to come, and often we do not know what we have seen until it has come to pass.
You knew the poachers would try and kill Poppy and me.
I did not know, my young friend. But I shall say that I was not surprised. It was in much the same manner that I expected our first meeting.
I don't suppose you'd like to start from the beginning. I think Poppy and I could use that.
Of course. I find it is often the best place to start, is it not? Many, many moons ago, I divined a series of events. Their meaning long evaded me, until you brought news of the Snidgets and their poacher pursuers. I believe the symbol created by the Mooncalves dance marks the place the Snidgets are hidden. And serendipitously, I believe that I know the very place.
Please, go on.
I have seen that symbol only once, on a rock face in the cliffs of the forest. You should make haste there. The Snidgets that have been kept there for so many years may no longer be safe.
If you're right about this place, then we should make our way there.
I shall see you there. We cannot afford to lose the Snidgets once again.
How remarkable.
I got here as soon as I could.
Did you see the symbol above the entrance? It's the one the mooncalfs made at the henge. Of course Doran implied as much, but to see it up there...
Could this actually be where the Snidgets are hidden?
Let's find out. Doran's waiting for us just up ahead.
I'm ready if you are.
Can you believe it? Actual Snidgets. I'm glad we seem to be a step ahead of the poachers.
It is a little strange we haven't heard anything from them.
If we're lucky, they're still poring over Gran's research. There was a fair amount. We, on the other hand, had Doran to guide us, even if the poachers do somehow stumble.
Descendo!
Long gone. Yes, a more hushed approach is likely wise.
Descendo! Revelio. Descendo. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Accio.
Greetings.
I hope we haven't kept you waiting long, Doran.
Not at all. Then again, it is not I who awaits your arrival. Do you have the Moonstone with you?
We do.
Good. It is as important to what happens next as both of you are.
So, what does happen next? What are these pillars here?
A safeguard, I suspect. There is only one way to find out. And as for how to go about that, the two of you may know better than anyone.
Accio. Revelio.
I wonder if the pillars move at all.
Accio. Accio.
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
Revelio. Accio.
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
Accio. Accio.
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
Accio.
That did it! Look, Doran, a doorway.
I suspect we all know what lies beyond that passage. And now, I'm afraid I must leave you. At least for a time.
Revelio.
Not coming in with us.
If the Snidgets are here, the herd
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. So many books.
You haven't seen my grand study. Look at the murals on the wall.
Confringo.
They're all creatures. This place must have been built to protect them. They had nothing to fear.
Revelio. What makes you say that? Confringo.
Camps always felt oppressive. It's hard to explain, but the feeling was palpable. At least to me. The sense I get here is of safety and calm. Quite the opposite of the poacher camps.
Revelio. Lumos. Repulsor. Lumos.
Confringo!
I'll wager this isn't the dead end it seems to be. But how to get through?
Confringo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa! Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo!
Of course. How clever. Look at this place.
Little puppy sweeting. Forgot how to cover your track?
What was that?
Locked on.
I'll check your pockets up here. What have you done? I am...
Confringo!
Back for more. Not right.
Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Confringo!
Ready your wands. The fight only just begun. The lamb incendiary right there.
Glacius!
Tense, they've got a bio.
Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender!
That was the grab.
Accio! Defender!
I hope you have your affairs.
That was the
Confringo!
That's your best defensive.
Confringo!
Incendio!
Don't you think you've got anything better to do?
Done.
Let me out, go. Stop that.
Accio. Incendio. Confringo.
What? Shall we finish what we started?
Incendio. Confringo.
Let me out, son. Let me out.
I think that was all of them.
Are the two of you unharmed? I had hoped to return before it was too late.
We're fine, but if you hadn't got here when you did, I led them here, Doran.
Against your kind. I am glad to have witnessed this. I now believe all that Doran told me.
They are the ones I saw, Alec.
Finish your work here, brother. All the events you divined have not
Lumos.
yet come to pass.
There they are. Now, all that remains is to break the charm.
You want us to... I only ever wanted to see them safe, which they are. You should do it. Merlin, they're lovely. But what happens now? They can't care for themselves, and surely once word gets out of their reappearance...
No harm will come to them. The centaurs will see to that. You have my word.
Thank you, Doran, for helping us to find them and to fight for them.
It is you who deserves the merit, child. You did what the poachers would never have. Remember that. You both fought bravely today. Allow us to carry the mantle from here.
If it's all right, Doran, I think I'd like to stay behind and spend a little more time with the Snidgets.
Protego! Confringo! Depulsor! Lumos! Confringo! Lumos! Confringo! Lumos. Revelio. Incendio. I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral. Everything's all right now. Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts, that Master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged Master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, Master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, Master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
What a horrible tale, Deke. I'm so sorry.
Deke has only told Professor Weasley that story, and now yourself. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course.
Actually, but...
Deke has some exciting news to share.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you had an idea.
Indeed, Deke does. Deke knows that you want to learn about all sorts of beasts, and Deke recently heard rumors of a phoenix nest in a nearby mountain.
A phoenix nest? I wonder if it belongs to the phoenix Natty mentioned, the one the poacher pack are after.
Deke would not doubt it. If Deke has heard of it, surely the nasty poachers have as well, which means it could be in danger.
Well, I'd better go and rescue it then, hadn't I?
Deke thinks so. So majestic a beast should not fall into such vile hands. Deke is not sure why, but Deke feels that saving a phoenix might help to make amends for what happened with Deke's prior master. Deke hopes that you are able to find the phoenix and bring it to the room where it will be safe.
Not the best place for...
Time to teach someone a lesson!
You're the one who fought...
Tango! Reducto!
Avada! Yes, they want a bio! You!
I see you! Confringo! Yes, I'll take that one first. Would you like me to put you down?
Bombarda! Incendio!
Let me out!
I'll spot you like a...
Let me out!
Defender! Bombarda! Incendio!
Tricky little cave flammer!
Incendio!
Of course do that!
Accio!
Let me out!
No!
Let me out! Pass the view!
Confringo! Defender! Bombarda!
Let me out!
Incendio!
Let me out!
Accio! Flipendo! Descendo!
Let me out!
Confringo! Defender! Bombarda!
Let me out!
Incendio!
Damn you!
Depulsor! Accio! Descendo!
Let me out!
Flipendo!
Let me out!
Flipendo!
Let me out! Let me out!
Depulsor!
Let me out! Let me out!
Flipendo! Accio! Depulsor! Descendo!
Let me out!
Confringo!
Bombarda.
Levioso!
Incendio. Defendo.
Levioso!
Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Expelliarmus.
What's that? You.
Confringo. Glacier. Levioso. Expelliarmus.
Oh, no, you don't.
It's that cat again. Incendio.
Levioso! Levioso!
Accio. Descendo. Stupendo. Repulso. Confringo. Bombarda.
Oh, here to show me some dark magic, are you?
Imperial.
What gave you the right to free that dragon from Hogtail Hall?
I hear you! Levioso!
Who's there? Confringo.
What is this?
Bombarda.
Confringo!
What? It's Treadwell nearby.
Fringo!
Crucial.
Goodbye!
Depulso. Descendo.
Crucio! Make it stop!
Confringo. Defendo. Bombarda.
Goodbye!
Incendio. Glacier. Levioso. Confringo.
I'll check if you're the one who fought Theophilus Harlow.
Defendo. Bombarda.
Is worse than my bark.
Defendo. Incendio. Confringo.
What have you...
Ringo! Not so tough there, are ya?
Accio. Defendo. Descendo.
You little coward!
Expelliarmus. Levioso.
Someone get me!
Depulso. Accio. Descendo.
You'll be sorry when I get you like games, do ya? How did that? Levioso!
Confringo. Defendo. Bombarda. Depulso. Accio. Descendo. Flipendo.
Such a...
Confringo. Defendo. Bombarda.
No one takes one of my own and dips the televis!
Crucio. Descendo. Depulso. Accio. Confringo. Defendo. Bombarda. Incendio. Depulso. Accio. Descendo. Defendo. Confringo. Not a party to attend by myself.
Revelio. Huh. The location marked on the map isn't far from here.
There's not a thing.
What was that?
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
No one hide from me. I'll spot you like a streamer. Incendiary! Confringo! Running home. Confringo! You're built twice.
Well, you look like you're trying.
Think of out before I find you.
Best thing in the world, finding a beast.
Someone's going to regret. Confringo!
You will not survive this fight!
Expelliarmus! Glacius! Confringo!
Slip on a bio! You will fall!
Revelio!
What in the...
Confringo! Avada! Defender!
No!
Incendio! Confringo! Depulso! Accio! Incendio!
You know what? Since we're this game is glitching us out, let's. I think it loaded that final little closeout bit for Poppy, because we've completed her quest line, I think. So it's gonna be like that last one sub piece of the quest that we had with Natty, where we just check on her in the hospital wing. I think that'll be the case here. So let's switch gears and knock this one out. I think this will conclude our relationship quests, because we completed Sebastian's line, we completed Natty's line,
person I was hoping
and this
to
will
see.
be Poppy's line.
I see Doran finally convinced you to leave the Snidgets.
If anyone can keep them out of poacher hands, it's the centaurs. And I wanted to thank you. When the poachers ambushed us, it was nice not to face them alone.
Of course. It's the sort of thing friends do for each other, isn't it?
I suppose so. I am glad you came to Hogwarts. It's already been my best year. I wouldn't want a repeat of Horntail Hall, of course, but I did enjoy the Three Broomsticks. Had no idea how lovely it was there.
Had you never been to the Three Broomsticks?
I used to spend most of my time with Highwing, and well, I don't know how Serona feels about hippogriffs popping in for a butterbeer. Highwing's the only one I would have gone with. Or Gran, of course.
Nothing wrong with that. Highwing's good company.
She is. Although I am beginning to see the appeal of human friends. It was nice to talk about my parents and Gran with someone, and share Highwing.
It has all been a pleasure, Poppy. Do try and stay out of trouble.
Don't know that I can. We've taken on poachers twice now, successfully. I rather think you've helped me develop a taste for it. And with centaurs as allies, I might actually go looking for trouble. You and I should meet for a butterbeer soon. Perhaps Highwing can join us?
So as you see there, we are level 31, and if I go to my quest list, I need to be, as I mentioned at the top, I need to be level 34, and that's all the objective is, just reach level 34. So I think to see kind of the true end cutscenes of the game, you just have to complete a sufficient number of these side quests, or as they call them, relationship quests. So yeah, that's Sebastian, that's Natty, and that's Poppy. Those have been the 3 friends that we have made along the year here. So yeah, there's no assignments. Those were all kind of covered in the main quest. Those were related to spells. Obviously, the main quests we knocked out, except for this one that's remaining. And then the relationships, yeah, I don't think we're gonna get any more of those. So it's all basically side quests that are available here. There are a couple ones where the map doesn't particularly tell you where to go. This one is we have to keep racking up demiguise moons. We have to find gobstones over Hogwarts. Another untrackable one. We can do like the broom stuff. It's another map. There's a bunch of quests that I started and I didn't want to do because I'm like, I don't want to think about where to actually go based on this ridiculous treasure map. So yeah, we'll find out how to unlock more quests. Sometimes on the map it shows you, like when we're in Hogwarts or when we're in Hogsmeade, sometimes it pops up a little quest marker showing you the quest is available. Let me see if it does it on Hogsmeade right now. Yeah, there's none here, strangely. Yeah, I don't know when it decides to like make some available. Maybe if you're in close enough proximity, it will. I mean, there are certain locations that we just haven't explored yet, at least according to the lack of flue flames I've gotten. Like this, like a couple cities that I haven't even gotten to. This is like the edge of the Forbidden Forest. I think if we go all the way to the bottom here, I think there's some spots that we haven't. Yeah, we haven't made it all the way down here to the coast and then up here to Cragcroft. So a little bit more game left to be played. I think maybe one more episode, one more video. We'll try to knock out some of the more fun side quests. I'll complete some offline. I'll save the more fun sounding ones or looking ones. Like the one that we were about to do was to find a phoenix. That seems pretty cool. So we'll pick it up probably for one final time with more Hogwarts Legacy.